Now, it doesn't have to be just two elements in the compound. Here's one that's got nickel, chromium, and oxygen. You have the percentages of each. So this is one that you should try. This is another one where you're going to have to multiply by some factor to make everything whole numbers. And if you do this correctly, you should get 1 nickel, 2 chromiums, and 7 oxygens, which is the chemical nickel 2 dichromate. Another way that you can get the same information would be a problem like this. Instead of being given the percents, you're given information in actually a more direct form. So you have 3.24 grams of titanium. It's combusted. Combusted means it's been reacted with the oxygen in the air, O2. And we make 5.4 grams of some product. So that product is titanium combined with oxygen. We don't know the chemical formula of that oxide, but from this information we have enough detail that we can figure that out. So the key to this problem is conservation of mass. The total mass, all of this titanium, has to end up in the product. Well, if the product weighs 5.40 grams and the titanium weighs 3.24 grams, the rest of it has to be oxygen, which is 2.16 grams of oxygen. Remember, the oxygen in the air is O2, it's a diatomic, but when we make a compound between the titanium and the oxygen, then we no longer know what that subscript is. We have to figure that out. So this is 2.16 grams of oxygen. That's all we need to use the same steps that we had before. This time we're not going to start with 100 grams. We know how many grams of each we have. We have 3.24 grams of titanium and we have 2.16 grams of oxygen. Both of these are going to be turned into moles using the periodic table. Grams of titanium into moles. The molar mass on the periodic table, 47.88 grams per mole. And the titanium is 0.067669 moles of titanium. We do the same thing for oxygen. Molar mass, 16.00 grams per mole. And our moles of oxygen, 0.13500 moles. The step a lot of people forget to do is divide by the smallest. So both of these are going to be divided by the 0.067 number. So that's going to give us an answer of 1 for the titanium. And for the oxygen, we get 1.995. Well, we don't have to worry about the tricks for multiplying by some number like 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 to make this a whole number. This is close enough that we can call that 2. So our final answer is 1 titanium and 2 oxygens.